Logitech wireless gamepad. Will it control a submarine? Once. That is actually so incorrect. I guarantee a ton of submarines have used Xbox controllers in the past. And also, it was a submersible. You failed at the joke. 5 stars, perfect for my cowboy frog-themed bathroom. You have a cowboy frog-themed bathroom? That is amazing. I would be honored to shit in that bathroom. Waterproofing shoe spray review. 2 stars, dangerous, slippery film on surface where sprayed. I made the mistake of going out on the edge of my driveway to spray my boots. It left a very dangerous, slippery film on the edge of the driveway that has a 2-step down onto the yard. Tried very hot water to quickly rinse off to no avail. This is an accident waiting to happen now. Fat Boys Resort. 5 stars, place was amazing, although my wife cheated on me there. The name did make me laugh, so all's well that ends well. 3 stars, staff very nice, very basic, food very poor but expensive. 5 stars, private, idyllic, unique, friendly, fun, great food, go. 5 stars, instantly become a warrior. Before I bought this helmet, I was a scrawny, fresh-faced child. The moment I put the helmet on my head and cinched it down with zip ties, I felt a strange sensation. Upon looking in the mirror, I realized I had grown a braided beard. Suddenly, I had a strong urge to raid coastal villages and an affinity for hammers. This helmet will single-helmetly deliver you to Valhalla. I would give it 11 out of 5 stars if I could. BRB, going to the English coast. To war! This question response had me absolutely dying. Question, I'm 5'2" and about 170 pounds. What size should I get? Answer, 5'2", 170 pounds is crazy. Small better. I think medium. LED light bulbs are a government conspiracy. Stock up on incandescents. 4 out of 5 stars. LED are dangerous. I like the old bulbs because they don't give off dangerous lighting like LEDs do, and the lighting is much softer and nice. The government in 2022 stopped companies from making these light bulbs, and there is an agenda behind this, and I hope people realize that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with the old filament light bulbs, and we will continue to use the old light bulbs like these. We have bought up a bunch to last for many years, and the lighting of LEDs has been known to cause anxiety in people, and even worse, problems. No way, government. We will stay with these old-fashioned bulbs. Yeah, until they're all gone, thankfully. Do tell what the dangers of LEDs are, but I'm sure you couldn't. Testicle size always matters. 4 out of 5 stars. Size. Size always matters, lol. I get these are cheap, but they are so small. Really difficult to even fit the light bulb through the top. My husband's left testicle is bigger than this. Okay, you're desperate, I suppose. Looking for pool party supplies. Intex Lil Whale Ride-On 60-inch by 45-inch for ages 3 and up. Could I kiss it? I'm not trying to be weird. Kiss as much as you like. Yeah, man. If you're into that. Review for a portable sitz bath. 4 out of 5 stars. It's slippery. Warning, I was using this product while sitting on a wooden stool. I reached for my crossword and the plastic slid right off the stool, and so did I. I landed on the floor and now my biscuit was seriously stuck in the contraption. I'm 79 years old and I couldn't get up. I yelled Ralph, Ralph for my husband, but he didn't have his hearing aid in, so he didn't hear me. After what seemed like an eternity, I just gave up and tipped over onto the floor. That's about the time Ralph walked in to ask me if it was Tuesday and saw me laying naked as a jaybird in a puddle. He said, "You got your crossword all wet," then he went back into the den. Now I put a doily down on the stool to keep it from slipping. Have you heard of Life Alert by chance? Owl pellets, you know, for date night. 5 stars, lots of little bones. I bought these for a date night. We had lots of fun. What did you do with them? I was looking for fabric, but after reading this review, I feel like I need to lie down. 4 stars, cotton, ton of the 5th E-element girl visiting this earth. Chicken? I received cotton in my order. It is still a bit stiff after the first first wash, but it will surely get softer as other same material did after the 2 years of hanging in the mine wardrobe, like this advertisement on the TV where the little girl dreams and all she gets it's the wardrobe full of blondes. Now redheads dark read, mind you. Thankfully, my entrusted colleague from the global charges, known company team added one's father, always a father. The father I shall add saying to Kelsey Kramer, did you disagreed with it? I'll have what she's having. Hellman's for restaurants, extra heavy mayonnaise. Question, how much does it take to fill an Olympic swimming pool? 1 gallon for every gallon of water that is the capacity of the pool. My question would be how to get out of the pool afterwards, since we are talking about extra heavy mayo. Plus, who in their right mind would waste that much of the best mayo you can buy? Try a homegrown ripe... I like how they're like, that's stupid if you were to use this mayo. However, you could try this mayo. You know, they're just being very helpful. I appreciate that. 2 sides of the same ramen. 5 stars, not spicy. These are delicious, but they aren't even spicy. The cheese noodles are spicier than these. The egg I cracked in the ramen was spicier than the noodles and broth. And 5 stars, delicious. This is the most fiery ramen I've ever tasted. I love the spice, and the hotter the better, but I must admit that I use the spice packets more than the ramen. I use them for soups, stews, and sauces. I will order more. So good. Was looking at buying a pop filter and came across this. 5 stars, no snap, crackle, or pop. As my 3rd favorite cereal, I was hoping this company would provide snap and crackle variants of this so-called pop filter. I was mistaken, it would seem. This product, however, does do a good job of masking the sounds of blowing whispers from untrained, uncouth lips. I use it with my HyperX Quadcast mic. Have the Quadcast on a mic arm and the pop filter happily attaches to said arm like my girlfriend does with mine. Just kidding. Of course I'm alone. Hashtag YOLO. You're only liked once. Okay, that's not true for me, but whatever. Please note this pop filter does not mask the sound of tears, pain, or suffering. Whether you're producing those sounds yourself or your sibling next door is upset because they can't foster a kitten, I suppose if you want to enjoy this product, then manage your expectations and find contentment in this pop filter. Mike Pop. Need I say much more? 5 stars, except that is 4. My Vallis plant is over a year old and has been struggling for a month or 2. 4 weeks into treatment and it's gone bonkers. Could be a coincidence, of course, but 5 stars from me. 5 stars, great for my bulldog. I'm working on teaching my puppy bulldog to ride this, and it's a perfect size for him to grow into, long enough and wide enough. This is so incredibly wholesome. I'm so glad I saw this today. And if you're thinking, by the way, oh, well, he's not actually going to ride that skateboard, look it up. Just look it up. 5 stars, make eating fun again. I've waited 15 long years to eat from these magical creatures. From the time I was a babe suckling from my mother's teat, I have longed for eating to be fun. Yet when I became a child, I begged on hand and knees for my mother to grace me with the miracle that is these glorious plates. And although she loved me dearly, she could not bring herself to grant me this wish, and they disappeared into the ether, never to be seen again. I knew deep down that I would one day finally be able to have a fun meal. I never gave up hope, and now, finally, I can be free from this prison of boring sustenance. Now is my time. Dude, what is this a review for? Zoo Pals? The little animal face plates? I bought 4 sets. 5 stars, annoys neighbors and maybe rodents. Do you want your neighbors to bark at your yard? Do you want dirty looks during your grill outs? Then these are for you. Fairly loud, they might repel rodents, too soon to tell yet, but boy do they repel door-to-door salesmen, religious personnel, and nosy neighbors. Highly recommend. 4 out of 5 stars, Microsoft Windows XP Power Pack. Good XP book. In fact, so good, a student never returned it. Sure wish they would bring it back. Go ahead and use this forever. Great reference. Buy it today and blow Vista and Windows 7 texts away. Recommend a strong buy and keep as a long-term reference. If you've seen mine, please send it back. 5 stars, went on a date here. She turned out to be my aunt-in-law. Nearly perfect multivitamin. 4 stars, nearly perfect, cute dog photo. There's no such thing as vegan vitamin. Apart from that, I'm completely satisfied, especially as to price. 1 star, not tasty. I thought they'd be yummy, but my bunnies really didn't like them at all, so I tasted one and it was not nice. There's no sugar, which is healthier, but makes them taste bad. For boys only? 3 stars, works okay, but for boys only? I have a question about the product description. After my wife heard me explaining that this product was for boys only for the 50th time, she used it successfully to seal my urethra shut while I was sleeping. She was quite proud and said it's clearly able to be used by girls, so the product description should be changed to eliminate gender. But I pointed out since it was used on me, it's still for boys. Can you please offer insight on which of us is correct? More info, she would not apply it to her own urethra, so so our debate is at a deadlock. Sagami Japanese large condoms UK reviews. 1 star, tiny. Bot size large and they're tiny and painful to even try on. 1 star, do not buy it. Do not buy this thing. This is from small children age 10 or something. It says that it's the European version and it's 17 centimeter length and 55 width. It's a blatant lie. This thing is twice smaller than what it is written on the package. It's totally useless. You are throwing your money in the bin, and if you don't have other condoms, it can ruin your date. Thanks God that I had something else. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous and totally useless. I ordered also the 001 version. Same thing, it's for babies. I don't think babies or children need those. 5 stars, awesome. Open the wife's rusty sheriff's badge right up so much I got my watch back. What?
I'm not even sure what the product was, no longer available. Easier than grave robbing. My old back ain't what it used to be. Digging all night knocks me out for days. It looks good for the price. I need to work on it a bit, but boiling my other skulls took time also. Cheaper than the chiropractor or my lawyer, works well for decorations and keeps jail time to a minimum. Probably was a fake skull, just saying. One of the worst books. I don't know enough to comment on the substance of the book, but I do know it is so poorly written that one can barely understand what the author is trying to say. The author is trying to say whatever the author is trying to say. There is no deep meaning behind Moby Dick. He just wrote a story about a guy hunting a whale. That's it. There's no social commentary. Whale book. Provide me spec for this phone. Attitude like that will get you nowhere, you young roustabout. What's a roustabout? The rating/review was left for an ultrasonic portable washing machine. Definitely would recommend this cap to another non-combat vets. Great price, good quality, and fitness well with the adjustable Velcro strap. It's probably one of those fake reviews that Amazon pays to boost up certain products. Isn't Amazon great? Absolute unit of a hamster brought instantly after reading. Perfect siren size. Yo, I got a fat hamster boy, and he doesn't fit in most anything, and it's really taken a toll on his self-image. This wheel has helped him restore his confidence by giving him the correct proportion perspective for his chunky self. Can we get chunky self-win hamsters for the win, please? All chunky hamsters are good boys. The Logitech G604 works well for spreading ketchup on drywall, and it can cook your pancakes. This is going to be an interesting review. I've been using many computer mice to spread my ketchup on drywall, and this is by far the best one. You apply the ketchup generously on optical sensor and apply gently across the drywall surface area in small circular motions. It does this with ease, and when your drywall is ready, the Logitech G604 screams to remind you at 656 dBs when you are not using it. The Logitech G604 comes with a storage bag shaped as a sock that you can clip to your socks or nostrils. What are you talking about, bro? I am so lost. I can't keep reading this one. Not what I expected as the first review for a keyboard. Fornacer Mini blah blah blah. Okay, good device. Thank you, China. Superior race in my opinion. Is China. You see how they thrive, right? Brilliant people, world-class engineers, and civil engineering own space station. How to make the Frontier Mini wireless keyboard better is you would build a built-in rechargeable battery. Now sending. Why are there emojis in our review? What is this guy? Does he believe in flat earth? Look at this photo. He's like got a murder mask on. Not helpful, Terrence. Is the side guys accurate? I'm a 6-foot slim build female. What size would you recommend? 9 inches, my dude. A reviewer for a bamboo body pillow. So much better than lying with a person. So comfortable. I sleep on my side and it feels so much better when I have my leg up on a pillow. It prevents pain in my hip. It's much better than a bedmate, than my ex-husband. It doesn't tell me I'm ugly or worthless. Very happy with this purchase. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. Pillows are better than husbands or wives any days. I read the close-knit review here and looked up, found another great review. Unhappy with book. Woman giving me the finger, damn it. Maybe buying the correct battery would help. Bought for smoke detector, did not fit. You see those batteries? They're different sizes, you dummy. Good value. We wrap US bills around these suckers and give them as a bonus treat to our servers, gardening staff, and housekeepers at our Mexican resort. We get big smiles from those we share these with. Paula, I understand you're trying to do something nice, but why does this feel demeaning? Is it because you're just like such a white woman? No offense, but like, is that the reason? I like you though. Review of a whetstone for sharpening knives. This stone changed my life. I was a normal dude living a terrible life, but one day I figured that enough is enough and I should at least have sharp kitchen knives. So I bought this, and holy macaroni did my knives get so sharp that I figured that they shouldn't be the sharpest looking things in my household. I started working out and wearing better looking clothes. When my boss complained that it was too difficult to cut slim tomato slices, I offered to sharpen his knives for him. It's led me down a path of actually trying to progress at work, and within months I ended up earning 3 times as much as before. At this point I realized that I'm far better than the girlfriend I've settled settled for and dumped her to start Tinder again. All the pictures contained me and my whetstone. Within minutes, I had over 500 matches, and within a month, I was engaged to a model. The only thing I'm afraid of at this point is my life is that my stones will wear out, and this will not just buy more whetstones. Everything 5 stars, except for the reviewer's actual rating on my mug. I like the mug. Good mug, very muggy. It was skeptical to buy because of the typo in the advert, but I did it anyway. This mug is very good. Someone here said it wasn't leak-proof, but it is. Just screw it on right. This is my new favorite travel mug. It's black like my soul. I only have one problem with this muggy mug. That being, I was given a 14-ounce mug and didn't realize until my return window was up. How could you know that? I hear you ask. Well, silly, I bought a coffee maker because of my new mug, and it takes 14 ounces of water max. If I put any more juice in this mug, we spill out of the sides. I know I need a better coffee maker, but that isn't the point. I rate this mug 4 out of 5 for quality, 2.5 out of 4 for the amount of precise liquids it can hold, but it will always be a 5 out of 5 in my heart, just like you, the viewer. I love you guys. Oh, it's on his head. That's pretty funny. I didn't realize that till now. What's the dog got to do with this? Manscaping and removing turf from the playing field from my spouse. The dog helped him do it. David won't let this dress ruin him. It's just too big. I wear a small size. I got a medium size and it was way too big. Scotty, you say I hate returning merchandise, so I guess I screwed up, huh? If I hear your voice, I will make it to the end of the tunnel. I just want to know who's going to be there for me. Probably nobody. Pity party? Not going there. But I love the dress. It's so pretty. Massage review. Deep throb. Bought as a not under the tree X's present for the wife. She grabbed at it with both hands and had to hold on to it with both too. Powerful gizmo. After the fire brigade got her down from the roof again, we discovered it was stuck on full power, which explained why her hair had gone all frizzy. What? 3 stars, didn't do any research. Does not work in older homes. I bought this for my sister's home as they have multiple plugs in one outlet, and the ones they have are old and dirty. I thought at least a surge protector and a new model would be safer, but I did not take into account the house is old and does not have a grounding hole in the outlet. Works great for me though, but 3 stars anyways. I know how he feels. Life does suck. So good, they discontinued them. Why do they do this? Every time I find something decent, they disappear. Chewy, Trismu pizzas, headphones, cycling shoes, even my wife, my house, and eventually my health. Now my mind is going, along with my teeth. I hate my life. Max ammo earplugs. I don't think those are gonna solve those problems, bro. Run from the cat. I thought that my wonderful little kitty Schmitty deserved a nice treat and saw this product. Big mistake. The cat took one little dainty lick and his muscles grew 5 times their original size. The cat stared at me and spoke to me in the deepest, manliest voice I have ever heard, demanding 3 packs of Camels. The cat Hulk monster then pulled me in by my beard and demanded that I let him outside. I, of course, had no choice but to let the cat out, but then he demolished my house walls to get back inside. The walls were made of steel reinforced concrete, and this cat just ripped it apart like it was paper. The cat then took the rest of the gallon and just chugged it. Having consumed the entire gallon, the cat began to levitate and bend the elements like the most powerful incarnation of the Avatar there ever was. His eyes became blinding to look at. The cat became all of the gods that ever existed compiled into one. He is coming for us all. I only have a few minutes left before the cat finds me. Do not give this milk to anyone if you want this earth to remain tack. Well, no, we need to give it to a dog to fight it out with the cat. Review under 4 kg kettlebell. It was just too light in weight. A total waste of money. Coco Hungyo. This small is purely a lemongrass. I bought it through other recommendations, but it is not working for me. By the way, the bottle gives a quite good attraction. Good marketing. Is he drinking this? Bro didn't use it, but still wrote a review. It is provided by Echo. Since it is cold outside to do any yard work, I have not opened these and mixed up any yet, but once I do, I will update and review. I think using this will be cheaper than buying True Fuel and better for my machines. Based on a few videos I've watched, True Fuel should never be used. Okay then, good for your red armor oil, I guess. Are these headphones vegans? Animals are tasty. These headphones are not. Do not eat them. As most people, they don't understand veganism isn't about anything on animal cruelty, i.e. leather. It says fox leather. Folks, I don't know, in the description, so they should be. I was considering these well. Plastic is made from dead dinosaurs, so no, this isn't vegan. I've never seen them eat meat, but I've never seen any headphones eat anything except my money. But best answer, just tell your pretentious friends yes, LOL. Oh boy, here it's still going. From what I understand, these are also available in Econovision. Downside of this is that people have reported having their ears chewed off. Mike Tyson loves his. Vegetarian, positively vegetarian. I not believe they are. Thanks, Neil. You're real helpful. Nice quality bread pan. Well, bready or not, here goes. Trust me, I got this. The pan is a nice weight, sturdy, cleans up easy. It is second to naan. Is naan a type of bread? You need one of these if you make French bread. It's not a matter of loaf or death, but your bread will turn out nicer. So to summarize, good quality bakeware, deliver quickly, fair price, better baguette. Well, you can. And remember, there's no such thing as a crumbly bread pan. Have a loafy day. Thank you. I bet you're an old lady and I love all that. Review for a Cashel Dad Saddle, horse saddle for dads. Let's take this. I wore this into town yesterday, whereupon a woman took it upon herself to start stroking my nose and feeding me sugar cubes. This in itself wasn't the problem, however, when her grandson, a plump child by the name of Henry, decided to mount the daddle without any forewarning. I was obviously alarmed. In a blind panic, I am sorry to say I reared and threw poor Henry, which caused him to collide quite bodily with his dear old grandmama, who in turn fell through the window of a nearby Costco coffee shop. I am now facing 2 counts of assault, 1 count of vandalism, and a hefty repair bill for a 12-foot by 8-foot window, not to mention therapy for little Henry and a hip replacement for grandma. Henry's face now resembles a shredded cabbage. I hope you are proud of your sales, Cashel. I hope you are proud of your sales. Saw this for the long doc. Horrendous poor graphics and gameplay. This is an awful game, no quality and very poor graphics. Tried and died in death. A game with me, the best of... Shut up. For a knitting book. Caution, suggested to folks who prefer good manners. Page 1, a photo of the author drinking and smoking. Page 2, a woman is giving me the finger. Page 3, the author wants me to see her nipples. And page 4, the author is standing in front of an ad for sex acts. Okay then. Found this nugget looking for a horse. Oh, that says hose. Sorry, guys. My brain's still stuck on the daddle. Can you run plutonium through this hose to fill a spaceship? Asking for a friend. I think you're fine running plutonium through the hose as long as you wait 10,000 years for it to properly decay. Of course, this depends on whether you are using plutonium-235 or 238. My answer is specific to plutonium-235 since most spaceships run on 235. Of course, you should follow all laws and regulations when working on plutonium. When in doubt, consult a licensed nuclear physicist. A hose is strong enough to run plutonium through my DeLorean to create 1.21 gigawatts of energy for time traveling. That's the real question here. Well, since plutonium is a metal with a melting point of 1183 Fahrenheit, the only thing left of the hose will be the steel hose connections. I love jokes too, but they should have more thought put into them. Really, bro, no one needs you to explain the joke. I'm going viral on TikTok at the moment, and the ding-ding-dings have ruined 3 takes of this line. Whether this dehumidifier is suitable for a bachelor's apartment? This dehumidifier holds strong Christian values. Assuming you are a bachelor with a similar moral compass, abstaining from temptations of premarital bachelor apartment bedroom relations, you shouldn't experience any issues. Anything less, this unit will actually extract holy water from the atmosphere and render the user permanently blind and decorate with third degree burns upon emptying the... What do you mean decorate? Yes, humidifier does not care if you're married or not. Just saying. Thank you, Robert. Very helpful. Oh, there goes TikTok again. Finally found one in the wild. 5 stars. Unil deck brush with long handle. Looks good. I haven't used yet, so I don't know if it meets expectations yet. Review for a mini UV light torch. Like a crime scene. Well, it seems my ex-husband had a fondness for pleasuring himself, but sadly wasn't as keen on the cleanup. This handy little torch lit my whole house up like a Christmas tree or the worst real crime documentary. It's on the walls, on the doors, on the radiators, but mostly all over the carpets. I've already given away the sofas, but they would have been visible from space. Needless to say, my next purchase will be bleach, rubber gloves, and I've booked a professional carpet cleaning to come sort the carpet. Why are they on the radiators? Did he on his hand or on the radiators? Those who seek gains must drink from the chalice. When you first crack this bad boy open, you will be hit with the scent of a lumber section from Home Depot. Nope, don't drink this. I don't care what it is. Sounds like stain. Don't do it, bros. We have 27 cats, and this particular brand helps keep the intense smell of ammonia down. Bro, that's too many cats. Oh, there's skid marks on my hands when scooping. Oh my god. Perfect if you hate yourself. If you have too much going on in your life and could benefit from being thoroughly disappointed, this is the bread for you. If you ever mutter to yourself, I wish I had 2 of the most flimsy, poor excuses for bread says slices to ruin my sandwich with, then look no further. It's even bigger, plus if you hate flavor. Yay! I'm just trying to buy a bicycle seat. I've noticed this bike seat has a hole in it. Is that where my scrotum is supposed to dangle from when I'm riding the bicycle? In answer to your question, it depends on whether you will be riding naked or You're not, like Steve-O in his comedy special. A review for the movie Bedeviled. Fill an ice cream cone all the way up with ketchup and take the biggest bite you can out of it. It was kind of like that. Not watching this movie, I guess. Good product. Good so far, but 1 star because it rhymes. Is this a junior bag? No, buddy. This is a full-size bag, not no soft poop. Are you used bags returnable? Depends. Is there a head cover? Yes. Weatherproof top inside zipper compartment. Long one with the logo. Where is the removable XL ball pocket mentioned in the product description? I think this is an error in the description. No pockets removable, but for the price, pretty good. My wife and I can now charge all of our devices simultaneously. Now all we fight about is her crippling alcoholism and unhealthy obsession with Dakota Fanning. Oh, bro. Avoid keyboards, keeps pressing shift key when typing. I see. Good joke you did there. No idea what the positive reviews are going on about. This thing sucks. Both boxes out of date. Beware. Absolutely ridiculous. Both boxes out of date. February. I bought these in June. Absolutely scandalous. Bin both boxes. Beware. I found this review for an extension cord several years ago, but this subreddit just today. Thank you. Almighty creator of the universe and us, save customers worldwide from innumerable and irritating requests for ratings about all those prosaics such as saltus, peppercorns, and beans, and electric cords. If the beans make us barf and the cords electrocute us, then we shall be in touch. Please keep manufacturers and Jeff realize that durability is difficult to evaluate after 3 days of ownership. If the cord burns the house down 2 years from now, you will hear from us again. Amen. Stop asking for reviews. An intense review of the game Jumpin' Monkeys. Warning, you and your kids may have a lot of fun with this. I bought Jumpin' Monkeys from the store, and me and my 8-year-old decided to play it for the first time tonight. The goal is to be the first person to catapult your monkeys onto the tree. The game came with a pile of paper bananas as well as stickers to put on the monkeys to give them different shirt colors. 4 monkeys per team, 4 teams. Well, the game came with 17 monkeys instead of 16. I'm guessing they put an extra in the box just in case when I got all of the shirts on the monkeys, I spontaneously decided to put the last shirtless monkey on top of the tree. My son's eyes grew wide with excitement, and that's when the game took an amazing turn. The goal then became the shirts versus the rogue shirtless one, and we took turns trying to knock shirtless off the tree. At the end, shirtless still stood tall. Only 3 monkeys had actually made it onto the tree. They then had an epic battle with shirtless. Battle music was playing from my phone. Paper bananas were flying. Monkeys were falling from the sky. The tree became a rocket that soared into the sky and exploded into the sun. It was intense. 5 stars. Sorry, really got into that one. I hope I have the reaction when my chain shows up. I discovered a deep brown package that I simply knew was filled with the promise of joy and a deep spiritual length of the Encino chain. I just know this is gonna be bad. What a glorious sun-laden, cherry-blossom-filled day it was when, after I hiked the long and arduous trek to the camp office mezzanine, I discovered a deep brown package that I simply knew was filled with the promise of joy and a deep spiritual light of the Neo-Chain Angels. Truly, when I respectfully and rejoicefully placed the package on the Amazonian altar in the hidden dungeon temple beneath my desk, I proceeded to raise the holy blade of Saint Caraway, slicing oh so shallowly into the blessed tape seal to review the golden links of this hallowed safety chain, and lo, the cherubs were praising in harmony. The Sephirim of Netherworld chorused a deep and throaty hum of anticipation, magic, and innumerable joys and fears. It rose before me, and its own violation blasting my third eye to disassociation with its iridescent safety ray, and draped itself centrally across the path of darkness, protecting my friends and family physically and astral bodies from the dangers of this dark planet. An extremely satisfied bidet user. Best invention after air conditioning. This product is awesome. I can't even see any piece of poop around my arse. You should try it. My girlfriend is so happy to see your dinner is always ready. You got me there with the dinner pot. Are you sure the invisible infrared light is the one that's only glowing dimly? Yeah, I'm sure. Person bought airsoft gun and complained about it being an airsoft gun. Originally purchased this item as a prop for a Halloween costume for our teenage son. When it arrived, I realized this is an actual pellet gun and should never be used as any type of toy. I had a lot of toy pellet guns. I cannot imagine what they need to do to earn a 1-star review from this customer. Honest is a garbage company with a garbage product. Honest has garbage diapers and garbage customer service. The tabs rip off into... They'd have to destroy the planet or give them like an STD. I'm going to use this to restore my foreskin, and you can't stop me. I can't stop you, but I don't think it's gonna work there, buddy.
I got some reviews for talc here. I guess it's like a sort of deodorant sort of powder, I guess. You got this one saying that it's, it absorbs well, under the arms. It smells good. You got this one, it says nice scent, but if you're using it in intimate places, it could be a danger. And then you got this one, where it says it burns the skin, will never purchase again. But where was it exactly? That's what I'm wondering. Actually, I don't want to know. On a $200 quote-unquote gaming PC. 1 out of 5 stars, hub faulty, computer stuck on screen, turned on and this is what happens, won't do anything, just repeats back to this screen. I don't think that's a hardware issue, my guy. Amazon Basics Maxi Pad Poem. What I know, these pads are so big it takes 2 jumbo-sized rolls of toilet paper to wrap up. These pads are so big if Rose wore one on the Titanic, Jack would have survived. These pads are so big that if the Great Flood comes again, I'm building an ark with them. The pads are so big that my bathroom trash is now a diaper genie. These pads are so big that they're dual function, protection for your period, and a pillow for your back. This is how Amazon sends their HDDs. Ah yes, gotta love when Amazon puts expensive and otherwise fragile things in a bag. I ordered a record once from Amazon, and it came in a bag. Guess what? The corner of the jacket was dinged and bent in. Who knows if the disc was damaged at all, but yeah, very cool. Mini babies, 200 pieces. Why would you want these? Yes, 5 out of 5 stars. I bought these so I could hide them everywhere for my fiance to find. At first he thought it was a charming new bit of mine. He thought I had only had 1 or 2 of these tiny plastic babies. He thought wrong. Hearing his deep exhausted sigh followed by, oh my god, because he has found baby 175 has brought me more joy than I could ever describe. The fear in his eyes when he opens anything because he is expecting a small plastic baby has produced more serotonin than you can imagine. He is a broken man. I have destroyed his hope of living a life free of tiny plastic babies. We will be finding these for the next 70 years. I will purchase these again. Well, I was wondering why you would want these, and now I understand. And honestly, I'd be terrified. If my girlfriend was doing this, I would be concerned that she was trying to tell me something that I probably didn't want to know. Star Wars game Q&A. When will the price drop when Robot Chicken Star Wars is recognized as canon? So never. 5 out of 5 stars, great size, super useful. Love this little backpack. It was the perfect size for our vacation and day tripping. It was also great to load up for the ER when we returned with salmonella from our vacation. Very cool. Why are we yelling? 1 out of 5 stars, not what I expected, will cancel and get something else. Was not what I expected, do not like the way it fits, will get something else and cancel this one. Okay, God. Found while looking for some double-sided heavy-duty tape. 5 out of 5 stars, use with caution. Whatever amount of this tape you're about to use, it's too much. Unless it's something you never want to come off for the rest of eternity, if you've got a mummy's tomb to seal, this is the tape you want for the job. If there's an earthquake and California is about to fall into the Pacific Ocean, the government had better use this stuff to keep it in place. Had Abraham Lincoln had this tape in 1860, the South would not have been able to secede. This stuff is so strong it transcends the physical realm. It will keep your relationship together. If your boyfriend is about to leave you, just take this out of the drawer and show it to him. You don't even need to apply it. Its power is so strong he'll be able to unleave you. This tape creates a bond that cannot be broken. Use with caution. 5 out of 5 stars, ode to a high-powered showerhead. O showerhead, how great thou art! With high-powered spray and soothing flow, thou bringest me joy from the start of every morning's cleansing show. Thy sleek design and fake chrome so bright makes me smile before the day's begun, and as I stand beneath thy might, all my worries are quickly undone. Thy water pressure strong and true invigorates and refreshes me, and as I stand beneath thy flow, I am cleansed and set free. O showerhead, I am grateful for thee, for thou hast brought me joy and delight, and I will sing thy praises to all who can see that thou art a showerhead of might. That was one of the most beautiful things I've ever read on this channel. I mean, it's gonna be a while till something tops that. Sneaky hot plate. 5 out of 5 stars, great for making super secret undercover covert herbal tea at work. This hot plate does what it's supposed to do, but it got me written up at work because apparently hot plates are prohibited in our office by our property manager. I was so angry because I need my herbal tea or I am literally useless after 2 p.m., so losing my ability to boil up a pot of water would totally ruin my life. Luckily, I was able to do some creative arts and crafting and was able to disguise my hot plate as a record player so that when I am not using it, I can make it look like a record player complete with a record on top. When 1:50 p.m. rolls around, I take off the record and throw on my kettle and get some me time. Just remember to let the hot plate cool down before putting the record back on, otherwise it will melt onto the hot plate. I attached a picture of my incognito hot plate in case you wanted to do it too. This is so good even my boss doesn't even know it's not real. Also, just remember to hide your tea supplies in kettle or office managers or fire marshals, etc., who stop by your office will also become suspicious. Damn, that is devious as hell. Blades cut through like butter. I see that. Wear the geeky looking gloves. I promise it will save a trip to Emerge, lol. Aside from my naive thinking, I love this slicer. It's easy to clean and make salads taste so great. Highly recommend. Well, I'm glad it's a good knife. And the best part is, you're from Canada, so that was a free emergency room trip. Good for you. And this is the book's fault, clearly, on a maze book. 3 out of 5 stars. I thought this was well crafted and offered interesting choices. Unfortunately, it did not seem to appeal to my 7-year-old grandson, who sadly seems addicted to electronic devices. Well, that sounds like a you problem. I'm scared for this family. Portable dog playpen saved Thanksgiving. I purchased this pop-up playpen as a Hail Mary attempt to allow all of my family to gather for Thanksgiving weekend, because we have an old grumpy dog who lives to scare children. I truly believe this dog is stealing the life force out of children and using it to fuel her continued existence on this plane. I didn't have high hopes this thing could contain the evil, but this playpen was the perfect solution. Not only was it easy to pop open and easy to fold away, trust me, if I could fold this thing away without foaming at the mouth and cursing the dog who will not die, you won't even break a sweat. But it was also easy to move Satan's spawn through the house to keep her away from the children. I will 100% sing the praises of this evil containment device for anyone who has a small dog intent on wreaking havoc wherever they go, or to anyone who has a small dog with loving and kind nature. I hear those exist, although I'm doubtful. 2 out of 5 stars, missing pieces. Beautiful, nice quality jigsaw, but there were 2 missing pieces, very disappointing. The seller sent another jigsaw to compensate rather than another of the same. The one they sent was a picture I really didn't like, so it will go straight to the charity shop. And then right under it, 4 out of 5 stars, duplicate pieces. This is the first Ravensburger puzzle I have bought, usually too pricey, good quality, but had 2 duplicate pieces, which probably means someone is missing them, not too difficult to complete. Oof. I admire his dedication. 5 out of 5, shave den must-have. A must-have in your shave den. I use it every time I get out of the shower, doesn't matter if I shaved or not. The feeling your skin has after a quick splash is mood-lifting. That lasts for several minutes. I bet a scientific study would prove this product lowers stress, boosts the feel-good hormones, and prolongs life. Get it, it's good for you. Dude, this guy loves this stuff so much that he was like, I gotta make an edit of The Lion King to show, this is the next Simba. This is good. I had to try so hard not to say this is the way, but I said it anyway. Another one passing the buck, or the gerbil. Will this work on gerbils? We have tested our pet wire protector against dogs, cats, and bunnies. We are sure the cable protector gives extra protection against gerbils too. The one under that basically says, we have no idea, so hopefully someone else can answer it, and, well, good news. Bro became a philosopher after buying a 2-inch cube of tungsten. 5 out of 5, not for the faint of heart. Warning, if you purchase this cube, I hope you have $2,000 to spare, because all you will think about is getting the 4-inch cube. This thing is insane. At first, one might think that 300 is too much for a cube, then consider that in your entire existence, you have never actually felt something this dense. So dense, you step back and reconsider everything you know about the material world. Normal objects feel tiny and insignificant. The cube will fall in water as if it were falling through air, and this thing is near indestructible. It will outlast you and be with your family for generations. This is the ultimate desk item. It is simultaneously, and expression is seriousness and gravity, comedy, and human ingenuity. So yes, I absolutely recommend you get the cube. Be warned though, nothing will be the same. Can this extension cord accommodate a plug that has one porn larger than the other? I believe it only stars in smaller porns. And then yes. I love sword reviews. 5 out of 5 stars, Anduril. So this is Anduril, the famous Flame of the West, aka the sword that was broken. It was reforged from the shards of Narzil by the elves in Rivendell. The elfish craftsmanship is pretty good, considering the price, but as others said, this is a display piece. Gave it to my son for his birthday. He loves it. He is planning to use it to take the paths of the dead and summon an army greater than any living army. Have fun with that. Ah, kids. Mark Thorne, 4 out of 5 stars, pizza. Great pizza. I'm so happy. Didn't realize the top was as pictured, so I altered to my liking. 4 out of 5 stars, needed to alter to meet my needs. Q-top fits close to the body. I didn't realize that it had the sleeve tabs so that you could roll the sleeves up and button them in place. I removed those as I only wanted it as a long sleeve top. The side ties were also very long and I decided I didn't want those either, so I cut them off. So as altered, I really like the top. Remember those gummy hamburger candies? I do. 1 out of 5 stars, Bad Batch, bun green, yellow, red bun. That's the color order. Of my 120 individual hamburgers, 1 was missing the yellow part. I only got to eat 119 of them because there was 1 package sealed with no burger. I feel like I should get a few dollars back because this wasn't worth the money. How much was this? This review on a streaming mic. 5 out of 5 stars, ASMR farting is really good on this mic. The ASMR farting is very good. Awesome. 5 out of 5 stars. Men. I bought this, was heavily disappointed at first, but when I called customer service, a big brolic oily black man came on my screen and made me like men, and now this blanket is my favorite. I think you're using it wrong. 1 out of 5 stars, dodgy side effects. I love this candle, it smelled lovely and had a beautiful crackle, but I had to return it. I woke up twice with black soot in my nostrils. I had burnt it for no more than 2 hours the evening before. I had to contact my GP. I tried again the next night, but kept my windows slightly open, and the same thing happened. I've googled and apparently this is a thing. It was quite alarming and I was gutted because I loved it. Also, it left black soot on my ceiling and stained a wall hanging with it. I use scented candles a lot, and this has never happened, so must be a fault with the woodwick. I did make Amazon aware, but they didn't seem interested, just gave a refund. What the hell kind of candles are they? I don't think these are just regular scented candles. Who makes coffee in an oven and using a coffee tumbler? Can I put it in the oven to make coffee? No. Yeah, like what the hell are you doing? Just get a coffee machine. Or, I don't know, use the stove. Found this on a Lego set. 1 out of 5 stars, won't know until after Christmas. Christmas gift, won't know until after Christmas. Okay. Oof, I feel like plastering radioactive stickers on things in the airport should be illegal. 4 out of 5 stars, radioactive marching band show decorations. Our high school marching band show was themed radioactive. I purchased these to give to our 325 band kids as a souvenir/favor as they departed Texas for national band competition in blank. They were a hit. Our use was not the original intention of the manufacturer, so my 4-star versus 5-star is a reflection of our use only. I thought the stickers were overpriced and too sticky for our purpose. But I'm sure it's necessary for the original intent. It was fun plastering radioactive stickers on things. I'm not sure the airport thought the same. Yeah, maybe don't do that. 5 out of 5 stars. Can't get this in the US. I was really craving some all-dressed chips. Walmart used to sell the Ripples brand in the US, but no more. Finding them online is crazy expensive, and I'm not sure if they'll taste the same or not, so it's not worth the risk. This pack is totally worth it. Get it, try them all out, then you'll know which is the best for you. I think the Ripples are still the best, but boy was it fun trying them all. I am fat now. I was fat before, but I'm also fat now, too. You know, I'm just glad he's happy. 4 out of 5 stars, moisture retention at its finest. It's a girl's granny panty dream. Well, except that they make your booty sweaty and wick moisture away. About as great as an algae-covered pond on a hot day. These are excellent if you don't mind your jungle bush becoming a Louisiana swamp, but the fit is great. But order a size down unless you plan on fashioning a mosquito tent to protect your nether regions from the... You know, stop. He's turned on by a blanket? 5 out of 5 stars, heavy and warm. I almost feel as though I'm being kidnapped when I hoist this heavy mama onto my soy boy body. If you like being dominated, then I highly recommend this heavy dom blanket. This blankie is definitely a top. He really enjoys that blanket. Non-Bildana stuffed animal storage beanbag chair cover only for kids and adults, extra large beanbag without filling. Wait. It's a beanbag chair cover. It's not a beanbag. It's a beanbag cover. It says it right there. Oh, I see. Okay, the joke is this person, that 2 out of 5 doesn't come with beans. Highly disappointed with this product. It did not come with any beans to fill it. It's not a bag. How do you confuse a Game Boy with a PSP? 1 out of 5 stars. I meant to get the PSP. Yeah, how did you mess that one up? Unless you're like 70 or 80 trying to get it for your grandson or something. 5 out of 5 stars, great book, couldn't wait to get it in the mail. I'm more than halfway through the book and just got it. The UPS guy asked why I was so excited about this particular order, as I do lots of Amazon shopping. Good for you. I explained to him what was in the box. He waited while I ripped the box. No, he did not. He did not. Dude, Amazon drivers aren't even allowed to, like, stand still for 5 seconds or else they're fired. But anyways, blah, blah, blah. I ripped the box apart to see Lauren Boebert on the cover of my new book. He said, let me know how it is. Well, I have, and his is on the way. I told him I would share mine. He said that having his own would mean more. It would be a piece of history to his collection. I almost can't wait to finish just to read it again. Thank you, Lauren. Jesus Christ. All right, we're gonna move on. The other images consisted of the frog sitting on a bed and playing VR. 5 out of 5 stars, a perfect 4 out of 10. I mean, the pictures really say it all. When he's not gaming, working, or composing music, he's rocking out to Bombolio by Gypsy Kings. Just do it. Purchase your own Distinguished Gentleman. There's truly no way to go wrong with them. Was looking at a treadmill on Amazon. Approximately how many coats can I hang on this when I decide to never use it? It doubled the number of coats and bed sheets that are clean and packed on the rowing machine, and it cleared out the walk-in closet. Now the walk-in closet is good for a small man cave. 1 out of 5 stars. Long? 6 inches is not long. A review for a shopping cart. Better luck next time. 1 out of 5 stars. If you are carrying a box of ghost turds, this item is perfect. You had to physically put things on it. Bungee cords were handy. Track is too narrow and wobbly. It will not go up the stairs with any ease at all. They made the game of life sound like the game of death. 1 out of 5 stars, never again. If you want to waste money on a game where you can sell your children for $50K a pop, buy the game of life. If you want to play a game where the quality of your life is based on how much money you have at the end, buy the game of life. If you want to have your happiness drained out of you by an endless amount of ludicrous action cards, buy the game of life. If you want to play a game whose idea of strategy is picking from up to 2 options that have little to no impact on the outcome of the game, buy the game of life. If you want to spend 10 minutes at the end of the trip through the hell that is this game doing maths, buy the game of life. Having played it with my 2 brothers and my mom, we have unanimously decided to give it to the OP shop. I feel sorry for the poor souls who against their better judgment should buy this game. If you do decide to buy it, please never play it. The only thing it's good for is torturing your enemies or some spare Monopoly money. Monopoly being a much better game. Yours painfully, a disgruntled teenager. Would you recommend this product? No. 9 out of 10 tilers hate this trick. Grout pens. 5 out of 5 stars, better than a I don't know what that word is. I wanted them to use as a black grout effect on my painted tiles. Tried with Sharpie, however these were far better, dries instantly, flows perfect, and didn't even run out of one, so these will last me forever. 5 out of 5 stars. Wife loves it. Got this for my wife for Christmas. She seems to love it. She snuggles it literally all night. We don't have relations, so I used to sneak a glimpse of her goods while she slept, but now all she does is cuddle this damn thing all night. I can't win. For a pore cleansing peel-off mask. 3 out of 5 stars. I was expecting pain. No pain. I only got this because of all the YouTube videos of people freaking out about how difficult it is to remove. I wanted to see if it'd make my 2 sons cry. There was no crying. Another weekend ruined. Skin looks and feels nice though. 5 out of 5 stars. All hell broke loose. Brought one of these from my house in Texas. This was February 2022. I plugged it in and all the lights went out everywhere. Across the whole state. Bringing a squirrel in these basketball shorts. Will I be able to fit my pet squirrel in the pocket? A pet squirrel, that's hilarious. Only if it's dead. Might be able to fit some tots in there. The pockets are deep. I don't know how big your squirrel is, but should be okay. Yes, but if the squirrel has the accompanying spinning wheel, it may get a little cramped. Also be careful if your squirrel hasn't eaten recently, as he may go foraging for any convenient nuts that are about. Other than that, you should be fine. No, because of the mesh. 1 out of 5 stars. Do not listen to the worms. They are liars. I ordered these worms hoping to decorate my room with them and even make some new friends. Newsflash, it didn't work out. When I opened up the package, they seemed friendly, but the more I got to know them, the more I wanted to return them. Squiggles was the worst one of all. Squiggles kept putting me down even though I was nice to her the entire time. Do not trust the blue worms. They are most likely toxic like Squiggles. I am returning these worms because Squiggles said that she couldn't spend another day with me. Unsatisfied. Good, but small. Decent quality worms, fun to play with, too small for the necessities. Childhood. 5 out of 5 stars. Wiggle wiggle. I hung these on my ceiling, and now late at night when I'm contemplating my existence, I get to stare at them subtly wiggle in the dark. Also reacts really well to black lights. Tape. This review was for double-sided adhesive tape. Still got 5 stars though. 5 out of 5 stars. The US Constitution. Canceled my Amazon account because I'm not a fan of big tech and cancel culture. 5 stars though. Ancient Evil Spirit. 2 out of 5 stars. Honestly horrible. 6'3", 215 pounds, ordered size 1X, arrived clean, good stitching, horrible skirt. Bought this skirt to try out a new color. Quality is good, but the skirt itself should be banished from Earth. Multiple people have tried this on and it looks bad each time. I'm starting to believe that this skirt might hold an ancient evil spirit that won't allow anybody to look good in it. We have all started bringing gathered fruits and small trinkets as an offering to bring the skirt, hoping that we could break the ancient curse and release this garment back to the outer worlds from which it was crafted. I would give this skirt 1 star, but I fear the cosmic repercussions that could arise, so 2 stars just in case. Just love the energy of this review. I'm 5'4" and 215 pounds. I was a little worried only being able to get a large. When I tried it on, instant love. The stretch it allowed was just what I needed. My chunky self and my fupa rocked the mess out of this jumpsuit. Buy it, you'll look and feel great and will definitely be feeling yourself, Lamau. All you need to know, lol. Wish I would have known before I bought it. Carhartt is woke. Christ. 5 out of 5 stars, bonus gram of tungsten. Oh boy, here we go again. Sides all meet at 90 degrees, minus a nice chamfer, cube check. My aluminum cube actually weighs in at only 147.8 grams, so I figure some aluminum fetishist made off with my extra 1.2 grams of aluminum. That seems like the most likely explanation anyway. However, my tungsten cube weighs 1,001 grams. That's 1 whole bonus gram of tungsten. Buy 1,000, get 1 free. Since 1 gram of tungsten is worth quite a bit more than 1.7 gram of aluminum, I come out to the advantage on the deal. Since my luck is obviously extra strong today, I am now heading out to convert much of my Bitcoin holdings into lottery tickets. 1 out of 5 stars. Fine. Thanos hot 1 piece 20 centimeter waiting stun meme tubby gray blob. Why is Thanos in the title? 5 out of 5 stars. Sexy busty gray boy. 5 out of 5 stars. Don't upset him. I won't. I was surprised they accepted my review. Thanks, Amazon customer. Your latest customer review is live on Amazon. We and millions of shoppers on Amazon appreciate the time you took to share your experience with this item. Then the review was 1 out of 5 stars, like shaving with a rusty battle axe. Do not buy this product.
Does the cord of this lamp contain chemicals known to cause cancer? Do you plan on eating it? Why, yes, I do. I love cords. It's heavy. I sometimes receive documents in larger than your average letter size that are clearly labeled "Do Not Bend." My mailman seems to be either lazy or incompetent or both, and instead of leaving these documents on my doorstep or porch, because this would require getting out of the car, he bends and folds them, then stuffs them into my mailbox anyway. This often will crease important documents or photos. So whenever this happens, I log onto Amazon and order a 50-pound bag of play sand. While it doesn't decrease my documents, it makes me feel a lot better watching him deliver it. You're a jerk, dude. In the reviews for a weighted blanket, I miss my wife. I never considered the ramifications of this. Sure, the wife loves it, but if you buy it, you'll never be able to get close to your wife again. It creates a freaking wall of China in bed. It's like she's wearing a freaking suit of armor to bed every night. I hate this thing, even though she sleeps better than ever. It's a trap. Not only does this beanbag completely consume you and keep you stuck in comfortable bliss all day, but there was another consequence we encountered. The beanbag traps farts. My husband sits here farting for hours, and the farts are absorbed into the beanbag, and you don't smell them again until you later sit down, and then the beanbag and the fumes are released. Pros, super comfortable. Cons, super comfortable. Traps farts. Traps my husband's will to live. My ex-girlfriend bought this on my account. I'm still hurt from the breakup, but Amazon Amazon is bugging me about a review, so here, I am lurking her Instagram to see the outfit and gave her an honest review on her behalf. Even though I was unable to see it in person, she looks great in this two-piece, and it fits every curve just right. I could just imagine all the attention she is getting in this. Although I'm sad, I'm very happy she made this purchase. No complaints from Grandpa. That's because I'm dead, Billy. It is definitely a bucket. It includes all the features you love from a bucket. Roundness, bucketness, comfortable plastic grip. Oh, don't forget, holds water and other things. Easy 5-star. Is I order my stuff on Wendy, when will it come? If you order on Wendy, you may get your stuff on Turday or maybe Freddy. Hope that helps. This eyeliner won't run around on you like your man does. I bought this eyeliner and the first day I wore it, I found out my boyfriend of 5 years was cheating on me. And I cried and went to the bathroom to make sure that my makeup streaks were wiped off my face. But it was still completely perfect. Through all the crying, it stayed in place. So thank you for making an eyeliner that's more trustworthy than a man. I ordered this when I was drunk because I thought it was a giant ice cream sandwich. Very disappointing. We named ours Bob, and let me tell you, he wasn't the hardworking man I was hoping for. Bob spent most of his employment driving from one random side of the house to the other like a junkie looking for his next fix. What did you order? Seriously? His actual cleaning was minimal at best, and he couldn't find his docking station to save his life. In the week I had Bob, he never finished a cleaning cycle. One day while at work, the app texted me to say Bob needed my assistance because he was stuck on a cliff. Worried for Bob's safety, I came home to find him passed out in the middle of the dining room rug. That night, the family said goodbye to Bob once and for all. I'm guessing it's a Swiffer or something like that. I hate these shoes. Yes, I gave a 5-star rating and I hate them. I'm a cook and have to wear non-slip footwear to work. I have tried many different non-slip shoes over the course of a decade, and these are the most reliable, easiest to clean, affordable, and utilitarian shoes I've found. My feet never hurt. Let me repeat that. My feet never hurt. But here's the thing. These shoes are so ugly. I hate wearing them, and they do not breathe at all. But they allow me to do my job without having to worry about my feet, and that is legitimately all I can really ask of a work shoe. So I will continue to order these stupid shoes every 9 to 12 months with the non-slip bottom wears out until I graduate from college and can finally tell the company for whom I work to suck it. Yeah, my favorite thing is when I was a busboy, they would always have me wear a white button-up shirt. I'm carrying dirty dishes. Let me wear a black shirt that won't stain. Be sure you really need 60 condoms before you buy 60 condoms. So these are some great condoms, right? But I'm just here to give you some life advice. I bought these back when I was in a relationship with someone way out of my league. I figured after how long we had been together, I should start buying protection in bulk, right? So I buy 60 condoms and we keep getting it on for a while until she dumped me. Now I have a drawer by my bed full of completely superfluous condoms. I hope I said that right. God, I'm bad at big words. They sit there mocking me as I drunkenly cradle myself to sleep, cold and alone in a pathetic excuse of an apartment. Great product though. 10 out of 10. My wife bought this for our pregnancy announcement and it was too big. I saw my opportunity and I knew what I had to do. This dress does it all. You want to feel pretty? Check. Majestic? Sure. Pregnant? Of course. Hot? It's lit, fam. I'd rate this a perfect 5 out of 5. I'm not sure how it works for the ladies, but it makes me feel like a queen. You can't ever divorce this man. He's the best. Why is there a picture of a cat? Locator beacon for Ninja Alpaca. Stealthy Alpaca is, well, stealthy. He's very difficult to locate on my 5 acres in the dark. He doesn't make any audible noise, and unlike the horses, you can't even hear his footsteps. He takes great pleasure in hiding behind bushes and not revealing his location, as I walk just 10 feet away calling for him. I'm sick of thinking he's escaped, stolen, or dead. Illuminescene collar solves the problem. Ninja no more. Ha, take that, you stupid llama. Could men wear this? They are narrow in the front. His giblets would most likely fall out, but not gonna stop him. Be careful of wrong way bananas. What? We were so excited to get our huge Surf 571 until we realized that our bananas curved the wrong way. Gonna have to go to the store for new. Turn it around. No, they're joking. Look at their faces. They're definitely joking, but I love them. Amazing thing, my husband opened the package while I was out. He couldn't figure out what it was. He thought it was a cat harness. Damn, bro. Yo, cat looking fine. Keep that away from Shane Dawson. Dude, it's happiness. I seriously don't write reviews like this. I don't write reviews, but I have been grumpy every morning since I knew myself, and this indoor garden thingy changed my mornings. Like, I actually don't care if basil grows up or not, but it makes me curious to see if it grew any, at least some sort of excitement. One time I saw the first small leaf. Dude, that was the best morning. Seriously, nice stuff. Just got my fiddler's cap. Fits perfect. I just love it. It's very comfortable and good looking. My new favorite hat of all time. Anchors away, matey. Fan blade broke while I was sleeping. This product is not safe. I was sleeping and the fan just broke, and part of it hit me in the head. I gave it 5 stars because my brain don't work good anymore. Roomier than expected. Too early to tell if my two female cats like this box or not, but I will say it's just as spacious as I'd hoped. The other photos don't really show how large this box is. It's amazing. I'm very happy with my purchase. I want to hang out with you. You seem fun. Can I make an invisibility cloak from this thread? And if so, how do I find it when I take it off and lay it down somewhere? Yes, and you have to make sure to hang it up properly in the same place every day. I made one myself, and it fell off the hanger and onto my dog. I haven't seen him in years, but he barks still on the halls of my home at night. Your dog's dead, dude. Is it washable? No. Is it washable? Yes. Why have you not delivered my order? I didn't ship it. Perhaps contact the seller? I don't know. Order them now. Can I just say that I will be reordering them in every color? Here's me rolling and sliding down a mountain because I was too scared to get up. My leggings did not rip, not even a little bit, and got stuck on rocks and trees. I don't know who you are, Corey, but I love you. My 16-year-old daughter bought this thing. It is ridiculously small and probably couldn't legally post a picture of what it looks like if she attempts to wear it, but so you can see, here's a picture of her cat wearing it. To be fair, it does cover all of the cat's nipples. However, she hates the weave. In summary, do not buy this, even for your cat. Look at how pissed the cat is. My waist side is 32 and length is 36. Congratulations! Does this shoot ice cold toilet water right up your butt? Yes. Can this double as a drinking fountain? Yes. Does it tickle? Yes, but only in a good way. Why does it smell and when does it go away? Mine has no smell. Maybe you should wash your butt. I was being chased by a hobo. The Starbucks personnel helped me. I thanked them, but they told me I had to buy a coffee or they would give me to the hobo. Let's just say I'm married to the hobo now. What can you say about scissors? They're scissors. You put one blade on either side of something you wish to cut, squeeze the handles together, and it cuts. Super sharp. 2, they cut almost as precisely as my father's comments about my career path. Very efficient. Extremely good cutter. Cuts almost through everything, including skin, tendons, and flesh. Thumbs up for this product, because I can't bend it anyway. Can you fart into it and blow it into someone's face from across the room? I can confirm this, yes. I'm not even going to read it. We've all done this, and we've all shot the fart at our sister and her brother. My girlfriend and I were on the verge of breaking up because I was constantly trekking mud into the apartment and ruining the floors. Not anymore. The traction on these boots is so strong that I'm able to walk up the walls. The floors are clean, and her nag has stopped. Now all we fight about is her crippling alcoholism and my unhealthy obsession with Anna Kendrick. It's not an unhealthy obsession with Anna Kendrick, dog. I have that obsession too. It's completely healthy. Never drink 5-hour energy. Whatever you do, do not fill up a super big gulp with 5... Bro, what? The dude filled up a big gulp with 5-hour energy. He died. I'm just gonna read the post. He died. He definitely died. I am the author and I think I did a pretty good job. Is it bear-proof? Nothing is bear-proof. Not even your dreams. Absolutely gutted. I've just sat down and blown up all the letters to find that the D is missing but been replaced with an extra A. It's my daughter's birthday tomorrow and now I won't be able to decorate it as planned. Not happy at all. Do I tell them or do you guys tell them? Jesus. Tell me how shipping crickets in this way makes any sense at all. I opened the box and my house was flooded with hundreds of teeny crickets the size of coffee grounds. I am disgusted. That was on you, bro. Are they noisy? Do you hear the feathers moving when your head is on the pillow? No, the geese used are dead. Really, you don't say. Girlfriend loved this wine. Mother-in-law hated it. Double win. My partner has a love of all things different, so plum wine was a must for her birthday. She tried it and has consistently been trying to pour it down anyone's throat that can try it. I had to try it myself. It's somewhat dry, smooth, and sweet at the same time. It's certainly got a very different taste to your standard grape wines, somewhere between a very strong cider and a dry wine. Mother-in-law hated it, so worth every penny, because I hate her just as much as she hates this wine. I have been the professional medium for 15 and a half years and am very sensitive to all the energy focus that surround us. The instructions are great and the facility is clean, but when I walked into the studio, I was assaulted by the dark energy radiating by Monica at the front desk. Where is this, a gym? Probably a gym. Not original, fake, poor product quality, poor service by seller, delivery time below expectation. Hehe, sucks to be you. Almost too effective. As UPS discreetly unloaded my 55-gallon drum, the driver accidentally spilled it into my driveway. Any amount of cars can now fit into the garage. What up? Oh, Passion Lubes. Oh, boy. Reminds me of that episode of BoJack Horseman. They're spoons. Spoon-shaped and great for spoon-type activities. How to review a spoon. They are spoon-shaped and haven't failed to do any spoony actions I have asked them to do to date, so yeah, 5 out of 5. I no longer have a son. The man ate my son and the world needs to know, damn it. World's best sponges. If I could give these sponges 1,000,000 stars, I would. I love them so much. I couldn't even bring myself to use them. I drew faces on them. They are now my friends, and I have a little over 40 sponges. I am soon ordering more. I love these sponges. They're a gift from God. Dude, you need some help, bro. My dog loves them. Dog loves these shoes. Not too big either. The dog loves them. Dear AKC, your long-lasting bone lasted all of 5 minutes. If that's your idea of a long-lasting bone, then I feel sorry for your wife. Burn! Sweet, beautiful silence. I've had a cricket somewhere in my kitchen for weeks. I have searched high and low for it. For a while, I thought it was my fridge making sounds. Was it? I'm not sure. I was losing my sanity. Sometimes it happened during the day or at night. Sometimes it would stop when I would come in and then start when I left. Once I heard the chirping and it metasized in the back of my mind, it's all I could hear. I couldn't sleep. It was just the chirping of the cricket. Always. Endlessly. The first night with this trap out there was no results and I thought I was doomed. This is my life now. Nothing could rid me of this troublesome cricket. The only thing left is to burn this house to ashes. Then on the second night, I'm sitting at home and what do I hear? Nothing. Nothing at all. Beautiful, blissful silence. I dug out the trap and what did I find? The one singular cricket. He looked at me as if it said, "Father, is it over?" And I softly replied, "No king lives forever, my son," and shucked his ass in the trash. It is melodramatic to say a $5 insect trap changed my life. I'm not sure, but it did. 10 out of 10. Would definitely recommend for cricket murderers. Even I could make it work, and I took the nicest picture of myself in 50 years. Nice. This guy looks happy. Recommended by World's Worst Mom. I bought this for a genuinely ungrateful and entitled 21-year-old daughter. She wears about a 12 usually, and I ordered an extra large. Fit and looked great on her. And if she had refrained from her moodiness, it would have had an even better effect. When I listened to her list my myriad faults, this cute dress gave me some distraction to try to tune her out. It cost about the same as a pack of birth control pills in 1997, which may have been a more prudent investment. Sounds like you're losing your mind over your daughter. Maybe put her up option. Causes too much pain and agony. Don't know why it's so popular nowadays. I'm just going to use a toilet paper. I was like, what are they doing? Shoving up their butt? And yep, that's pretty much what they are doing. My girlfriend and I were on the verge of breaking up because I would keep her awake at night with my constant mouse clicking. Not anymore. To consider this relationship saved. This mouth is so silent. She will sometimes forget I'm even home and invite her lover over. He's a pretty cool guy. He likes the mouse too. What does it smell like? It smells like the tears of an English major trying to complete a math class. Yeah, that's a mood. My teeth are so white. They've started taking other people's Man, getting savage. Oh my gosh, split in the crotch. I was wearing these shorts around the house when a few friends stopped by. We were all sitting around watching TV when I reached at a weird angle for the remote. The crotch seemed pulled apart and my scrotum came spilling out right in front of my friends. This is pretty embarrassing. Picture not attached because, well, I don't really feel like flashing my sack anymore. A fun way to ruin a weekend and blow $100. We took this ball to the beach and after close to 2 hours to pump it up, we pushed it around for about 10 fun-filled minutes. That was when the wind picked it up and sent it hurling down the beach at about 40 knots. It destroyed everything in its path. Children screamed in terror as the giant inflatable monster that crushed their sandcastle. Grown men were knocked down trying to save their families. The faster we chased it, the faster it rolled away. It was like it was mocking us. Eventually, we had to stop running after it because its path of injury and destruction was going to cost us a fortune in legal fees. Rumor has it that it can still be seen stalking innocent families on the Florida Panhandle. We lost it in South Carolina, so there is something to be said about its durability. My God, that seems pretty awesome. Works fine. I cannot hear my wife. Maybe just get divorced. Good lube. It's lube. Not much more to say. Sometimes I like covering my body in it and pretending to be a slug while sliding around in my bathroom. Are these vegan? No, it contains the flesh of Jesus Christ. Can you replace the spray when you run out? If you run out of pepper spray, you need to move to a different neighborhood. Or just stop eating it. I've always wanted to try pepper spray, but I know the repercussions will be massive.
Your boyfriend said what? 5 stars. Great book. Well, I really enjoyed this book. I never used makeup as a young woman, but my boyfriend said that it's good for me me, so he asked that I started wearing it. I found this book to be very helpful to beginners. The book is mostly pictures, which is extremely helpful, but it won't give detailed instructions. Buy another book if you need detailed instructions on how to wear makeup. Yeah, it's true. Makeup is really good for you. A lot of health benefits. Me too, kid. Me too. 4 stars. It worked on my pots. Turned out I am allergic to ammonia. Someone send this one back. 1 star, very tight. The fabric sucks, it's very tight around the bust, and the pants are very nasty feelings when wearing. Wouldn't buy this ever agging. Vented temper glass universal lid. Now with more glass shards. Oh my dear God, this is a widespread problem. You know, this is actually a great feature, being able to see pictures from everyone's different products, because, yeah, this would keep me from purchasing it. 5 stars, great for work. Wear in a food service job every day. My parents don't more at all. What? Super poor quality. Only a fool would buy. Appeared in the product title on order page. Super poor quality. Only a fool would buy. Are you stupid? 0.01 pairs. Bohemian vintage dangle earrings. Blah, 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 blah. I like the are you stupid? 1 star. Waste of money. The lights don't come sometimes, and when they do sometimes, they are bright. Then they can be very dime. Would not recommend it all. Waste of money. The wife is disabled and needs the light to read. She most disappointed with it. This person has a whole other unrelated review as their name. Ah yes, a review from only lasted at least a month. Tried to use them today, but they won't work at all. I've tried disconnecting power on my phone off and removing from my device, but they're completely broke. I had to check to make sure they haven't been chewed through by my pets, and they haven't, so I don't recommend. 5 stars. Amazing. I absolutely love this glue. Extra sticky and easy to apply lashes. Just make sure the strip of glue is thin, otherwise it will take longer to get them to stick. These headphones were worth $400. Not anymore. 1 star. Treble is headache inducing. The only unlistenable headphone I've owned. It did not survive my blender. Yeah, if headphones don't survive the blender, they're not worth it. 5 stars. Use with caution. Whatever amount of this tape you're about to use, it's too much. Unless it's something you never want to come off for the rest of eternity. If you've got a mummy's tomb to seal, this is the tape you want for the job. If there's an earthquake and California is about to fall into the Pacific Ocean, the government had better use this stuff to keep it in place. Had Abraham Lincoln had this tape in 1860, the South would not have been able to secede. This stuff is so strong it transcends the physical realm. It will keep your relationship together. If your boyfriend is about to leave you, just take this out of the drawer and show it to him. You don't even need to apply it. Its power is so strong, he will be unable to leave you. This tape creates a bond that cannot be broken. Use with caution. Jesus Christ, this guy got 10 feet of it. He is going to be able to save a lot of Californias. The way this person talked about their spouse. Takes a lickin' and keeps on tickin', longer than most. While nothing is chew-proof, if you own a GSD, this thing held up longer than most. Much like my spouse getting every last morsel off a pork chop, this Frisbee was good to the last chomp. First it got warped, then the rubber tore, then the GSD decided to remove her every last bit of rubber, then she decided to chew it in half, all the while still loving it to fetch. So yeah, it looks like it was caught in a wood chipper, but as any German Shepherd parent will tell you, a toy's life is measured in days, not normally in months. And this thing made it a year, and is still loved hard. I had to check the reviews after seeing the photo. Maybe I should hit the gym. 5 stars, just didn't look like the image. 2 stars, boring, real boring read, not a single picture except for the cover. I hate when that happens. My father just got a package delivered from Amazon and the delivery driver left a kind of unhinged message. Good evening, your package has been delivered. Are Oprah and Gail lovers? Why does my grandma beat me at night? Why did my dad go get milk and never come back? Absolutely rubbish. 5 stars. 5 stars. Absolutely rubbish. I thought I was getting a genuine flask that keeps your water hot for 24 hours. I takes 5-6 hours and the water is tepid. Please do not buy this item. Absolutely rubbish. A drone reviewer on AliExpress added a few photos he probably was not supposed to share. 5 stars. Very good. Thank you. Every bud is life. Think people talk little respect not found. You know, I'm not gonna ask any questions. We'll just move on. 5 stars. Not sure what the end game is. Was great at first, but turned to ash not too long after arrival. Very thin. 3 stars. I bought this thinking it would be thicker for my disabled raccoon. Also, it states it's $135 rug, 69% off of steel, right? No, it's just your $40 rug, same as the other cheap $40 rugs. reviews. Looks nice, but I don't see it lasting long. This can is so tall it won't fit on any shelf. 4 stars. I wish I had not been so economically focused when buying this. 5 stars, no live fish. Pretty disappointing. I promised my little boy Johnny I will get him a pet mackerel, and when I saw I could get 6 for only $18, I was over the moon. I'll admit the olive oil sounded a little weird and unconventional, but I thought it was food for the fish since I always hear that fish have a lot of good oil. But to my utter chagrin and dismay of both myself and Johnny, we saw murdered fish. We were expecting to open up a can of pure friendship and genuine love, ready to embrace those fish as part of the family, only to be stabbed in the heart and have our heart filleted on the open platter. We then opened the rest and were shocked that all cans had had the same story of broken dreams and crushed fins. I would have left at 1-star review, but in a sign of respect, we ate our fallen fish friends. And let me tell you, that was a 5-star experience. 2 stars, woman's. Pretty sure this is a woman's hoodie zipper, wrong side, and there's lots of titty room. 4 stars despite the black eye. This product must be really worth it. 4 stars. It's gave me a black eye when I was opening it. The mic arm works good and this is a good quality, but when I cut the zip tie holding it together, it sprung open and hit me in the face and gave me a black eye. Yeesh. 5 stars. I'm no longer a mummy. Let me start by saying I never knew that I was a walking, living, breathing, freaking mummy zombie lady. The first time I used this glove, I soaked in the bath to get my skin nice and prepped. I whipped that thing out expecting a bit of skin to fluff off, but what ensued was 30 minutes straight of scrubbing skin off that had built up since I was a toddler. I swore at one point I found old Band-Aid goo that had been buried under years of dead skin. Okay, maybe that's not true, but with the amount of dead skin that came off my body, it could have been. I finally finished removing my snakeskin and began draining the bathtub. What was left was like a scene from a horror movie. I'm not ready for this. The entire bottom of the bathtub couldn't be seen because of the numerous chunks of dead skin clinging to it. That's not counting what went down the drain. I can only imagine the creatures down there will one day rise to hunt me down and eat me because they gained an affinity for the taste of my flesh. I had to take an extra 15 minutes to clean my bathtub due to the gray zombie skin that refused to be rinsed away. In other words, if you don't want to be a mummy, zombie person, this glove is your ticket to the living realm. Buy the glove, join the living. Thank me later. Well, that's one of the grosser things I read on here, but I'm glad you're not a mummy anymore. 1 star, didn't even last 24 hours. Received laptop and it was in fine condition. After performing setup and installing all my preferred software, Opera GX, Discord, Malware Bytes, Steam, Putty, Notepad+, Wallpaper Engine, and getting updates run and drivers updated, it immediately went into limp mode, shut it off and reviewed it the next day. Next day, it cannot boot as it no longer recognizes the boot device. Diagnostics check out across the board, save for storage. This laptop was so disappointing that my parents almost called it son. I don't think the warranty covers fire damage, sir. Intimate Private Hair Removal Cream. 2 stars, terrible. I've got a literal jungle of hair for this product to pick a fight with, and even after 3 uses, it seems as if this product has a capability that is equivalent to a 5-year-old wielding a paper towel roll in a fight against a trained MMA fighter. Now, it's either this product is a complete waste of money, or I've just discovered that I have the hair of Samson himself, and I cannot gain the effect through human science alone. The only positive review I have for this product is how quickly it arrived to my doorstep in order to disappoint me. Have you perhaps heard of a razor? Awesome. 5 stars. My cat loved it so much he grew opposable thumbs so we could give it a thumbs up. Thank you, I hate it. A Tale of 2 Reviews. 5 stars, very good. Maybe the best book I have ever read. 1 star, very bad. Maybe the worst book I've ever read. This man is flabbergasted. 5 stars, shock and awe service and quality from Saber PC. Saber PC looking out for the little guy. I purchased a couple of low-cost adapters, yet I was treated like a big spender. Great service plus fast delivery plus super high quality equals happy customer. It's like McDonald's. I'm loving it. Thanks so much. Ironic. 1 star, not made in USA. I bought this mask and got deceived thinking it's from USA. The owner has a tag on the mask description stating that he is a USA seller. I thought it said USA made. This product is not made in the USA. Not recommended. Boy, do I have some news for you. Don't mess with the cardigan. 4 stars. Lovely. This is a lovely lightweight cardigan perfect for a cooler summer night. Fits great and not a bad price. However, it can tend to get a bit ballsy after a while. The power bank fell down once and the cable bended. 1 star, not a very durable product. The power bank fell down once and the cable bended. Now the charging cable doesn't work at all. I would not recommend buying this if you want a durable product that. TMI on Face Gem review. 5 stars. Shimmer. Bought these for my girls to shimmer at Taylor Swift's Eras tour, and the product did not disappoint. Sadly, one of our daughters passed out and missed the show. Heartbreaking, but those little stickers stayed on as my heart silently broke. 5 stars. As much for parents for giving the bath as it is for the ones taking it. Yes, they are colored foam pieces. Yes, they float and stick together using nothing but soapy water. Yes, my son now refuses to take a bath unless the tub is filled with them. Just make sure you leave at least an extra 20 minutes in your bath time schedule if you intend to give these to your child. Seriously, they are so much fun to play with. You will likely want your own set too, because I can pretty much guarantee you will have floating castle building contests at every bath, and they are not going to want to share. Thankfully, there are several sets available, so you can use your helicopter from another set to rescue your imaginary crew from the 10 dirty toe monsters lurking just below unsuspecting tugboat. When I was a kid and I played in the bath, I had McDonald's Happy Meal toys, and honestly, they worked great. Resistant to what exactly? Men's vintage cool adult crown. Flexible and resistant. Yeah, wait. It's flexible, but it's also resistant to what? Getting a girlfriend? Thanks. 3 stars. I have not tried it before. Not quite a valid review, but I applaud him on his humor. 5 stars. Preferred card for all these people calling my house. These things are super popular. I have a few calls a week threatening various bad things if I just don't get them Amazon gift cards. These gems have stopped the IRS, kept the grandson I don't have out of jail, and supported various groups who protect my freedom. If werewolves and vampires existed, I am sure these would vanquish those too. You should buy a few and keep them on hand for any situation that might come up. 5 stars. Please stop harassing me with email requests. 3 stars. Trivial Pursuit for Dummies. Although I was happy with the overall quality of the product, the questions were obviously poorly conceived of. I've been dominating my lovely ex-wife in the previous versions of the game, but lost 2 consecutive games with this product. I'm not sure if you were trying to level the playing field with geniuses and commoners, but I don't like it. 5 stars. This here dadgum blade done cut down a whole dadgum tree. So me and Cletus done gone out to the holler for some afternoon delight because we're funny like that, and we seen a tree that been struck by lightning. Hoo-wee boy, was it a big tree. It looked like it was gonna fall down on our love shack, so Cletus told me to cut it down. I ran back to my wife's house and got these blades along with my sawzall and ran right back. After some filthy man-on-man canoodling and a little catfish noodling down by the creek, I got to work on that mighty oak. The tree, not Cletus. Believe it or not, that tree went down faster than me on Cletus after a big old tug on Granddad's moonshine jug. These blades cut through that tree like a hot knife through some kind of greasy lubricant. Buy these blades. They're awesome. They're sharp as a skeeter's pecker and don't dull out. I cut it down and chopped up an entire tree with one blade. Awesome. Okay, I gotta wrap this up because I gotta go take my girlfriend's kid to play with my boy over at my baby mama's house. Enjoy them blades because they's awesome. 1 star. Exploded. Bought this as a Christmas gift, and one of them was plugged into the wall to charge, exploded the socket, and nearly electrocuted my dad. Wouldn't buy again. Absolute health hazard. 1 star. Arrived broken, and you cannot change the temperature display to Fahrenheit. Arrived broken, but box is intact. So makes me wonder. Also, be aware you will have to look at the temperature displays always on and always Celsius. No way to change to USA market. Where are they selling this? No? Also, 1 star. My toilet not flushing. I need to replace or refund. Thanks. Thank you, AI, for this beautiful review. 5 stars. Customers like the taste and value of the spirits. They mentioned that it has a great taste and will help you get laid. They also appreciate the high price point and the great flavor for the price point. AI generated from the text of customer reviews. I mean, that's not a terrible thing, having something to, like, give a general consensus of everyone's thoughts, but I'd rather just read the reviews. Man buys 20-pound kilt. 1 star. A third party makes the kilts. A contractor in Pakistan made this very poorly. It fits unevenly and the ad made it seem like Shine made it. I think I will return it. 5 stars. My balls are now like Patrick Stewart's head. Wowzeroon. I used this product on my testicles after my ex-wife posted a picture on Facebook of my hairy McClarys as revenge for sleeping with her brother. I wanted to save the humiliation, so decided to convince people they weren't mine. So I used this product and then I took a picture of my Patrick Patrick Stewart's and posted them on Facebook as well to prove they were not my fur balls. Now my ex-wife is the laughing stock of the social media world. That'll teach her. Found this on a remanufactured ink cartridge. Hope he gets that checked out. 1 star, stopped working. These aftermarket cartridges stopped working a couple months after installing them. My HP doesn't like them. We don't use the printer very often, and perhaps the cartridges dried up at the ends, preventing ink from being dispensed. The cartridges are full, but just don't flow. This reminds me of my prostate, but that's another story. I really don't have a clue what happened to these things. I do know that the genuine cartridges always worked, but cost so much more. It's a crapshoot. Saw this in the wild. Their username is a fake review. This stoma bag is of extremely low quality. Mike and I sympathize with anyone who were unfortunate to purchase this low quality item. Should be withdrawn from the market. 5 stars, perfect fit. Purchase fingerless gloves in the perfect fit and good quality. May purchase another pair. Ivan does business. 5 stars, exactly what I need it. You can take this bag anywhere. I love it. 1 star, cheap price, cheap quality. It runs so slow. I wish I'd spent a little extra and got a decent tablet. This was my first. I'd always been more of a laptop kind of guy. It's like losing your virginity to a 90-year-old hooker. So slow. Did I mention that it responds and runs really slow? 1 star, box was covered in fly droppings. The box looked like it came from a deceased person's house. The disc itself was clean, but I had to bin the cardboard box, print a new jacket from the internet, and put it in a newly bought plastic DVD box. 5 stars, great chair. This chair was easy to assemble, comes with its own tools, has really good support, and is comfortable for a full 8-hour day. However, some of the ladies at my job complained that they were too wide for the chair. Their fat would get stuck in the handles, so when they stood up, you get the picture. So I thought maybe we should tell the company that these chairs were great for tall, but not for plus women. This was moot because the 2 women who did not fit into the chairs were well over 400 pounds. So the bottom line is, the chair will hold 400 plus pounds, no problem there, but the width of the butt may not fit. This has also happened to other chairs we bought also. We had to remove the arms even though they were width adjustable, measure the butt and compare it to the seat dimensions, bearing in mind that the butt gets bigger when sitting. Hope this helps. Great chair, very sturdy. Crush washers truly are amazing. 5 stars. 5/8 to 24 black steel crush washer changed my life. 5/8 to 24 black steel crush washer is an unbelievably incredible product. I truly enjoyed using 5/8 to 24 black steel crush washer and lost 18 pounds my first month. I was amazed that 5/8 to 24 black steel crush washer gave me back my self-confidence, improved my income by 200%. You will love 5/8 to 24 black steel crush washer. Okay, I believe you. 2 stars. OMG MTG. Wow, thought she was the pretty congresswoman from the theater. Expected a centerfold, but she's the other one. Will probably return. I have 0 context. I was just looking for some sterile water. Now I'm concerned. 5 stars. Safe for practicing giving shots. I bought this 2-pack of sterile water to practice giving shots after having to watch my quote-unquote cat, Odie, die of starvation after popping 3 discs in his back. The actual owners wouldn't allow me to put him to sleep, quote-unquote. He was in such pain that I wished I had pain relief to inject at the injury site. After he died, I practiced on his corpse to learn how to give shots. I followed instructions from a YouTube video. After I buried him, I decided that I needed to get more practice. I bought this sterile water because, as a former EMT, I knew that this was safe for me to use on myself. I practiced the diabetic stomach shot. Boy, that hurt. It made me admire what diabetics go through. And a shot in my thigh. I didn't have any negative reaction. I didn't experience any burning subsatio. I highly recommend this product. Do not inject yourself with things. Just don't, unless like prescribed and you know how to do it. Don't inject water into yourself.